All right, guys. I'm going to break down the second matchup of Week 3. We have Team ManThing at Balls Deep. We don't have... yeah, that sounds really gay. ManThing at Balls Deep.
Going in that Balls Deep.
Going in that. We don't have any historical analysis for this because the new guy in the league, so we don't have any historical data as far as matchups go. So we're going to jump straight into breaking this matchup down. First and foremost, I'm just going to say Balls Deep is balls deep in shit right now since Adrian Peterson whooped the hell out of his kid, a 4-year-old kid. I've heard reports that we all know it was a switch, but news reports saying that he took a tree branch and whooped his kid 50 times across the back until his ball sack got ripped open. And that's really the news report I heard from Jonathan Stewart on Comedy Central. It's been exaggerated, but a tree branch.
Jonathan Stewart on Comedy Central?
Yeah, no one watches that
Jon
shit.
Stewart.
Yeah, Jon Stewart, yeah, whatever his name is. Jon Stewart, Carolina running back.
Let's be proper. Let's give him his full name.
Yeah.
That's it. Jonathan Stewart.
All right, so aside from that, let's just dive straight into this. ManThing is 1-1 right now, and Balls Deep is 0-2. And first thing we'll look at is the quarterbacks, Russell Wilson and Drew Brees. Drew Brees is going up against Minnesota, and he's been kind of funk here lately. I mean, 15 points a week average, but that's kind of sucks for him, but it's still decent. But this week, I think he comes back to form and gets the upper 20s like he's used to against Minnesota. And then Russell Wilson is playing against Denver. Super Bowl rematch. And I think Russell Wilson will play pretty good. He makes smart decisions, and I think he'll put up decent numbers. And I think really between Brees and Wilson, I think you're going to have a pretty similar stat line. I think Brees might be a slight edge, but it's still going to be pretty close. But then we look at the running backs. This is where a huge difference. It's ugly for Balls Deep. We got on ManThing Monty Ball and Gio Bernard versus Pierre Thomas and Nile Davis. And Jamal Charles is full practice on Friday and limited practice on Thursday, and is expected to split carries with Nile Davis. So Nile Davis won't even get the full workload. I mean, that's where we're at with this right now. So huge advantage for ManThing against Balls Deep in the running back department. And then we look at the wide receivers. This is the one highlight of Balls Deep's team, aside from Drew Brees, is he's got Randall Cobb and Percy Harvin. Whereas Randolph has Cordero Patterson and Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen's been in a slump. He played against Arizona and Seattle, and this week he gets Buffalo, so he'll bounce back. And Patterson is not getting much looks in that offense. And with Adrian Peterson gone, that actually hurts them quite a bit because they can hone in and focus on Patterson. So I think in the wide receiver department, Balls Deep's got a pretty decent advantage there, but not hugely significant. Then we look at the tight ends. ManThing's got Greg Olsen, and Balls Deep has Jared Cook. Jared Cook sucks. There's no sugarcoating that. They keep always saying, "Oh, he's an athlete. He'll do good." No, he sucks. Yeah. And he was playing for the Rams, who are playing with a third-string quarterback. Forget it. It's over. And Greg Olsen's been phenomenal so far. Now in the flex, another huge advantage for ManThing. Got Andre Johnson. He's been getting a lot of receptions and a lot of yards. No touchdowns yet. But he's playing against the Giants. I think it comes this week, and I think he breaks through. And then where Balls Deep has Andre Roberts. He's the guy who used to play for the Cardinals. Yeah. And was their third string receiver, and now he's the Washington fourth string receiver behind Garcon and Jackson and stuff.
Aldrick Robinson too, don't they?
Yeah, and Aldrick Robinson. I mean. He had a fluke week. Kirk Cousins came in, and they were like, "Well, let's throw second string. That's who he throws to anyway." So that's why Andre Roberts did good. I don't expect him to do anything this week. He might have a few catches, but Then we go to the defenses. Seahawks defense against Denver, I'll pass. That's the one week of the year you can just bench the Seahawks defense and feel good about it. They're not going to do good against them. They may do good in the Super Bowl, but it ain't happening this time. Peyton's out for revenge. And then Bears defense. It's
you could do better, but you could do a lot worse.
That's what happens when you string defenses from week to week. You're just going to have people who are going to get, or defenses get 4 or 5 points, but it'll be okay. Then we got the kickers. Matt Bryant got 8 points on 8 extra points against the Bucks. 8 extra points, but that's not bad for a kicker, despite not having an actual field goal made. And then Balls Deep has Blair Walsh. So we've gone through all the lineups. This to me is a slam dunk. You can lock it in for the week. ManThing's winning this, and he's going to move on to week 4 at 2-1. Who you got, Mitchell?
ManThing.
Steven?
I think Randolph's definitely got this. There's no question. Honestly, I would like to see him probably lose again, but it's not going to be this week. Balls Deep is in deep trouble.
All right, there's your pick.